This love will not only change your life, it will change the way others believe again. Your story will quietly testify that waiting with me is never wasted. There were moments you felt tempted to settle, moments you almost convinced yourself that less was enough, but your spirit resisted because it knew better. I placed discernment in you for this very reason. You are not difficult to love. You are deep, and depth requires readiness. Your soulmate is learning how to meet you there. They are learning how to listen, how to stay, how to choose with intention. They are learning that love is not an escape, but a commitment. That lesson is finishing now. That preparation is almost complete. When you finally stand face to face, you will sense familiarity without history. You will feel recognition without confusion. Your souls will understand before words are spoken. This connection will not need explanation. It will simply be. I know you sometimes fear that joy will be taken away. But hear me. I do not tease my children with false hope. I do not awaken desire without provision. I do not promise without fulfillment. This joy is not fragile. It is protected by me. So release the habit of bracing for loss. You do not have to prepare for heartbreak anymore. This season is not about survival. It is about receiving. Allow yourself to imagine good outcomes again. Allow yourself to believe that something can go right. That trust honors me. Even now, I am smoothing paths you never saw. I am softening conversations you will never have to fight. I am removing resistance before it ever reaches you. You will walk into peace, not negotiation. You will step into clarity, not confusion. This is how I love my children. I go before you. I walk beside you, and I remain behind you, guarding what you leave behind. So when your heart feels tired, lean into me. When your thoughts spiral, anchor them in my truth. When the weight feels heavy, remember this. You are not waiting alone. I am with you in every breath. I am closer than your doubt. I am stronger than your fear. And I am faithful beyond your understanding. Do not give up now. Do not close your heart now. Do not step back at the edge of blessing. Hold steady. Hold faithful. Hold hopeful. Because what I am bringing into your life will not break you. It will bless you. And when it arrives, you will know in your spirit, this was worth the wait. Stay present with me, beloved, because this flow has not reached its end. I am speaking to the part of you that still aches quietly, the part that hopes without making noise, the part that learned how to wait without asking questions out loud. I have been close to that part all along. I have guarded it when you felt exposed. I have strengthened it when you felt weak. You were never abandoned in your patience. You were being trusted with something precious. Not everyone can carry a promise without breaking it, but you did, even when it hurt, even when it was lonely. That tells me much about your heart, and I honor that heart. There were times you felt invisible to the world, but you were never invisible to me. I watched you grow in silence. I watched you choose faith when answers were delayed. That kind of faith moves heaven. It shifts things you cannot see. It opens paths you never asked for, but needed. Your soulmate felt that shift too. They could not ignore it anymore. No matter how much they tried to reason with themselves, no matter how much fear told them to stay still, love stirred, truth stirred, and they moved. That movement is still unfolding. Do not assume the work is finished just because you feel calm. Calm is a sign that alignment has begun. I am teaching you how to rest while I work. That is trust at its deepest level. You do not need to watch the door constantly. You do not need to analyze every moment. What is meant for you will not require obsession. It will arrive with peace. It will stay with intention, and it will grow with care. I know you still wonder what it will feel like when it happens. Let me tell you, it will feel gentle. It will feel grounding. It will feel like exhaling after holding your breath for too long. You will not feel like you need to rush to protect it. You will feel like you can trust it. That trust will be new for you, but it will be safe. I have removed what could not stay. I have protected you from what would have cost you peace. Even when you did not understand my no. Even when my silence felt heavy. Those moments were mercy. Those delays were love. And this arrival will be grace. You are stepping into a season where effort is replaced by flow, where clarity replaces confusion, where love feels mutual, not measured. I am inviting you to receive without fear now, to trust without bracing, to love without losing yourself. That is the miracle, not just the person, but the peace that comes with them. Stay open, stay faithful, stay anchored in me. I am still guiding this story. I am still holding every detail, and I am still with you. Right here, right now. Do not stop believing. Do not stop trusting. Do not stop hoping, because the chapter you are about to enter was written with care, and it will carry you gently into joy. Remain still with me, beloved, because I am still pouring truth into your spirit. This moment is not meant to rush past you. It is meant to settle into you. I am teaching you how to recognize blessing without anxiety, how to welcome goodness without suspicion, how to receive love without fear of loss. That lesson is holy. That lesson is necessary. You have lived too long bracing for disappointment. You have lived too long preparing for endings before beginnings arrived. But this season is teaching you something new. It is teaching you to trust stability. It is teaching you to expect consistency. It is teaching you that peace can last. I know your heart still checks for warning signs. That habit came from survival. But you no longer live in survival mode. You are stepping into promise. And promise feels different. Promise feels quiet. Promise feels steady. Promise does not shout to prove itself. It simply remains. Your soulmate is not coming to disrupt your life. They are coming to align with it. They will not compete with your peace. They will protect it. They will not question your worth. They will recognize it. This is why I asked you to heal first, so you would know the difference, so you would not confuse intensity with intimacy, so you would not confuse attachment with love. You are ready now, not because you are flawless, but because you are honest, because you are grounded, because you are willing to love without losing me or yourself. That readiness matters. I am also teaching them readiness. Readiness to stay when things are uncomfortable. Readiness to choose you daily. Not emotionally. Readiness to build, not escape. That kind of readiness takes time, and it is almost complete. So when impatience tries to rise again, breathe. Let it pass. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. Stillness is where trust grows. Stillness is where alignment locks in. Stillness is where miracles mature. You do not need to force what is already unfolding. You do not need to remind me of what I promised. I remember. I always remember. And I am careful with my children's hearts, especially yours. I know how deeply you feel. I know how sincerely you love. That depth will not be wasted. It will be met. It will be honored. It will be returned. And when that happens, you will feel something unfamiliar. Relief. Not relief that it finally worked out, but relief that you no longer have to carry it alone. You will feel supported. You will feel chosen without effort. You will feel safe enough to rest. That is the kind of love I give. That is the kind of love I bless. So stay anchored in faith. Stay open in heart. Stay gentle with yourself in the waiting. I am still here. I am still guiding every step. I am still holding your future with care. And what is coming will not rush you. It will meet you. With peace. With clarity. With love that feels like home. Stay with me, beloved, because my presence has not lifted. I am still surrounding you with peace you cannot yet explain. I am still steadying your thoughts when they begin to wander. I am still reminding your heart that it is safe to believe again. You have grown in ways you do not fully see yet. Your patience deepened your wisdom. Your tears softened your compassion. Your waiting refined your discernment. Nothing about this season was empty. Nothing about it was wasted. You were becoming ready without realizing it. And readiness is sacred. There were moments you felt tempted to pull away from hope. Moments you told yourself to stop expecting miracles. But hope kept returning quietly. That was me. I kept reminding you that your story was not finished. I kept whispering that something good was still ahead. And I will continue to whisper until you see it unfold. You do not need to fear the unknown anymore. The unknown is where I work best. It is where I surprise my children with goodness. It is where faith becomes sight. I know you want reassurance. I know you want clarity, and I will give it at the right moment. But for now, I am giving you peace. Peace that steadies you. Peace that guards your heart. Peace that tells you you are held. That peace is not temporary. It is a sign. It means you are aligned with me. It means you are exactly where you need to be. Your soulmate's journey is still moving. Every step they take brings them closer to truth. Every choice they make brings them closer to you. But more than that, it brings them closer to me. Because I will not join two lives unless both are anchored in truth. I will not unite two hearts unless both are ready to protect what I give. That is why I move carefully. That is why I move lovingly. That is why I move completely. You are not forgotten between moments. You are not overlooked in the waiting. You are not overlooked by heaven. I see you when you wake up. I see you when you fall asleep with unanswered questions. I see you when you choose kindness instead of bitterness. That choice is shaping your future. Continue to walk gently. Continue to trust quietly. Continue to hope without force. What is meant for you will never require you to abandon yourself. It will meet you where you are. It will honor who you have become. It will grow with patience and care. And when you look back on this season, you will not remember only the pain. You will remember the strength. You will remember the growth. You will remember how I carried you. So remain calm. Remain faithful. Remain open. I am still guiding this story. I am still speaking to your heart. I am still walking ahead of you, clearing the way. And what I have promised you will arrive. Not rushed, not forced, but perfectly timed. I am with you now. I will be with you next. And I will be with you when joy finally meets you face to face. Rest in that truth. Stay in that faith. Because your miracle is still unfolding. Remain here, beloved, because this river of promise has not reached its end. I am still speaking life into places you thought were tired. I am still breathing hope into corners of your heart you tried to protect. You have learned how to wait without losing yourself. That is not weakness. That is mastery of faith. Many give up when silence stretches too long. You stayed. You listened. You trusted me even when you did not understand me. That trust is rare, and I treasure it. I know there are moments you replay conversations in your mind. Moments you wonder if you should have acted differently. But hear me clearly. Nothing you did delayed what is meant for you. Nothing you said ruined the plan. Nothing you felt disqualified you. I am greater than missteps. I am stronger than timing fears. I am faithful beyond human error. Your soulmate's courage did not come overnight. It was built through struggle, through resistance, through prayer they did not know how to finish. And yet, they finished the journey anyway. Not perfectly, but sincerely. I honor sincerity. I honor obedience that costs something. That is why this union carries weight. It is not shallow. It is not impulsive. It is rooted. You are not waiting for chaos to enter your life. You are waiting for order. You are waiting for peace that stays. You are waiting for love that does not disappear when tested. And that is exactly what I am preparing. Do not rush to define how it must look. Do not limit how it must arrive. I often exceed expectations quietly. I often answer prayers in ways gentler than imagined. What is coming will not overwhelm you. It will steady you. It will not demand all of you at once. It will grow with you. You will not feel the need to perform. You will feel the freedom to be present. That is how you will know it is from me. I am undoing old beliefs inside you. Beliefs that said love must hurt to be real. Beliefs that said waiting meant denial. Beliefs that said peace was temporary. Those beliefs no longer serve you. You are entering a season where love feels consistent, where communication feels honest, where commitment feels mutual. That season does not rush in with noise. It arrives with assurance. I am asking you to keep your heart open, not anxious, hopeful, not hypervigilant, faithful, not fearful. I am doing more than bringing someone to you. I am teaching you how to live without bracing for loss. That is freedom. That is healing. That is the miracle beneath the miracle. So when your thoughts grow tired, rest them in me. When your heart feels heavy, hand it back to me. When impatience knocks again, answer with trust. I am not finished speaking. I am not finished arranging. I am not finished blessing. The story is still moving. The path is still unfolding. And you are still held. Very soon, what you believed by faith will meet you in reality. And when it does, you will feel peace before excitement, safety before intensity, gratitude before disbelief. That is how heaven confirms what it sends. Stay faithful, beloved. Stay gentle with yourself. Stay anchored in me. I am here. I have always been here. And I am guiding you, step by step, into the promise meant just for you. Remain here for a moment longer, because your soul is still opening. You have been strong for so long that you forgot what it feels like to simply be held. You learned to endure, to adapt, to keep moving even when your heart was aching. But you were never meant to carry everything alone. I am inviting you now into gentleness, not weakness, gentleness, the kind that restores instead of drains, the kind that reminds you that you are safe enough to soften again. I know you have built walls to protect yourself. They kept you standing when things fell apart. But walls that protect can also block the light. You do not need them the same way anymore. You can let them lower, brick by brick, at your own pace. I will not rush you. I will not push you faster than your heart can follow. Healing is not a race. It is a return to who you were before the pain convinced you to shrink, a return to the part of you that still believes in goodness, even quietly. You have not lost that part. It has only been resting, and now it is stirring again. I see the way you hesitate before trusting joy. I see the way you question good moments, waiting for them to disappear. But joy is not a trick. It is a gift, and you are allowed to receive it without fear. This next season will not demand that you sacrifice your peace to survive. It will teach you how to protect your peace while still loving deeply. You will learn when to hold on and when to let go. You will learn that saying no can be holy. You will learn that rest is not laziness, but wisdom. I am rewiring how you see yourself. No longer through the lens of failure. No longer through the weight of comparison, but through truth. And the truth is this: you are more resilient than you know, more valuable than you believe, more loved than you have ever imagined. The waiting has taught you patience. The confusion has taught you discernment. The heartbreak has taught you compassion. Nothing has been wasted. Even now, as you listen, something inside you is settling. That is alignment. That is your spirit remembering what it feels like to be seen. Carry this calm with you when the noise returns. Carry this truth when doubt tries to speak louder. You do not need to convince anyone of your worth. You do not need to chase what is meant to meet you. What belongs to you will recognize you. It will come without forcing, without confusion, without fear. And when it does, you will feel peace instead of pressure. Let that be your confirmation. Until then, take life one breath at a time, one step, one moment of courage, one quiet act of faith. I am with you in the ordinary moments too, in the small choices, in the days that feel uneventful. Those days are building something beautiful. You are not standing still. You are growing roots. And roots grow in darkness before anything breaks the surface. Trust what is happening beneath what you can see. Trust the love that has not let go of you. Trust that your heart knows more than your fear allows. You are becoming someone who will look back and understand. Someone who will breathe easier. Someone who will smile without guarding it. That version of you is real, and they are closer than you think. For now, stay present. Stay kind to yourself. Stay open to quiet miracles. I am here. I will remain, and I will walk with you through every unfolding step. You are not alone. You never were, and you never will be. Listen carefully now, because this part is gentle and true. You do not need to become someone else to be worthy of what is coming. You do not need to fix every flaw or heal every wound first. I meet you exactly as you are, not as you think you should be. You have been waiting for permission to rest. So hear it now. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to pause without guilt. You are allowed to stop carrying what was never yours to hold. I know you worry about falling behind if you slow down, but nothing meant for you will pass you by. What is yours is patient. What is yours knows your name. What is yours will wait until you are ready to receive it. There's a quiet strength growing in you right now. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady. It will show itself when you need it most. You do not have to announce your healing for it to be real. You do not have to explain your growth for it to matter. Some transformations happen silently. Some miracles arrive softly. This is one of those times. I am teaching you how to listen to your inner knowing again, to trust the calm voice instead of the anxious one, to choose peace even when fear offers familiarity. That choice will change your life more than you realize. You are learning to respond instead of react, to breathe instead of panic, to trust instead of assume the worst. This is progress, even if it feels small, even if no one else sees it. I see it. I see the way you are softer with yourself than you used to be. I see the way you no longer chase what hurts you. I see the way you pause now before giving your energy away. These are signs of healing. These are signs of wisdom. Do not minimize how far you have come. You are not who you were when this journey began, and you are not done becoming. There will be moments ahead when joy surprises you, when laughter feels natural again, when hope doesn't feel forced. Let those moments stay. Do not question them away. They are gifts, not tests. I am not waiting for you to fail. I am cheering you on as you learn to live fully again. When fear tries to pull you back into old patterns, be gentle with yourself. Healing is not linear. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel tender. Both are allowed. Both are part of the journey. You are not losing faith when you feel tired. You are simply human. And being human has never disqualified you from being loved. If anything, it has drawn love closer. I am near to the weary heart. I am close to the quiet cry. I am present in the unanswered questions. You do not need to fear the future. It is not empty. It is not hostile. It is not waiting to disappoint you. It is being prepared with care, step by step, moment by moment, just like you are. As you move forward from this message, carry this truth with you. You are supported in ways you cannot see yet. You are protected in moments you never noticed. You are loved more consistently than you have ever known. Let that love steady you. Let it quiet your mind. Let it remind you that you are safe enough to keep going. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking into understanding. You are walking into peace. You are walking into a version of life that will feel lighter. Hold on to that. Breathe into that. Trust that. I am still with you. I will not leave. And I will continue guiding you. Even when you cannot feel it. You are held now. You are held always. And what lies ahead carries hope with your name on it. Stay present, because your heart is still softening. You may feel a quiet ache, not of sadness, but of recognition. That is your spirit remembering what truth feels like. You have lived so long in tension that peace can feel unfamiliar. But unfamiliar does not mean unsafe. It means you are entering new ground. Let yourself stand here without rushing forward or pulling back. There is no demand on you in this moment. No expectation to perform. No requirement to be strong. Just permission to be real. I know you have learned how to hide your needs. You learned how to say, "I'm fine," when you were anything but. You learned how to carry others while neglecting yourself. but I see the cost that took on your heart. You do not have to disappear to be loved. You do not have to stay quiet to be kept. You do not have to shrink to stay safe. Your voice matters. Your needs matter. Your presence matters. I am teaching you that love does not require self-erasure. True love makes room for you. It listens. It stays. It does not punish you for being human. You will begin to notice a shift in how you choose. What once felt familiar but heavy will no longer satisfy you. What once drained you will no longer attract you. This is discernment awakening inside you. Honor it. Trust it. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming clear. Clarity will protect your peace more than effort ever did. There will be moments when old fears try to return. They will remind you of past pain and try to predict future loss. When that happens, pause. Breathe. Remember that fear speaks loudly, but never wisely. You do not need to obey every thought that passes through you. You are allowed to choose calm. You are allowed to choose faith again and again, even when it feels fragile, especially when it feels fragile. I am strengthening your inner world, so outer chaos no longer defines you. What happens around you will not shake what is being built within you. This is stability forming. This is grounding. This is peace learning how to stay. You will look back at this season and realize it was not emptiness. It was transition. It was the space between what was and what will be. And those spaces are sacred. They teach you who you are without the noise. They show you what truly matters. They prepare you to receive without fear. You are not waiting for life to begin. Life is already happening inside you. Every breath you take is evidence of renewal. Every moment you choose gentleness is an act of courage. Every time you stay open, you are choosing hope. I am proud of the way you keep showing up, even when no one applauds, even when progress feels invisible. Growth does not always announce itself. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it rests. Sometimes it simply stays. Let this be one of those moments. A moment you don't rush past. A moment you allow to change you quietly. Carry this calm into your next step. Carry this truth into your next decision. You do not need to know everything that is coming. You only need to trust the love guiding you. I am still here. I am still speaking. I am still walking with you. And nothing ahead of you is stronger than the grace surrounding you now. You are safe to keep going. You are supported in ways you cannot yet see. And your life is moving toward light. Even if your eyes are still adjusting. Stay gentle. Stay open. Stay faithful in small breaths. This journey is not abandoning you. It is unfolding for you. And you are deeply, completely, endlessly loved. Let this truth sink deeper now. Beyond your thoughts and into your spirit. You have been carrying questions that had no answers yet. And that uncertainty wore you down. But uncertainty is not a punishment. It is a doorway into trust, a doorway into growth, a doorway into a life that is no longer ruled by fear. You are learning how to live without constantly looking over your shoulder, how to move forward without expecting everything to fall apart. That learning takes time, and you are doing it with courage, even on the days you feel unsure, especially on those days. I know you sometimes wonder if you missed your chance, if one wrong choice closed a door forever. But nothing meant for you is so fragile that it can be destroyed by one moment. Grace is stronger than mistakes. Love is stronger than regret. Purpose is stronger than fear. You are not living in the aftermath of failure. You are living in the middle of transformation. And transformation often feels uncomfortable before it feels freeing. Be patient with that discomfort. It is evidence that something old is loosening its grip. I am gently untangling beliefs that kept you small. Beliefs that told you to settle. Beliefs that told you to stay silent. beliefs that told you to accept less than peace. Those beliefs are not truth. They were survival tools, and they have served their purpose. You do not need them anymore. You are safe enough now to choose differently, to speak honestly, to walk away from what diminishes you, to say yes to what feels nourishing. This is not selfishness. This is stewardship of your soul. Your life is sacred. Your energy is precious. Where you place your heart matters. You are becoming more intentional, even if it feels subtle. You are listening more closely to your intuition. You are noticing what brings peace and what takes it away. That awareness will guide you well. Trust it. I am not calling you to live without care. I am calling you to live without constant fear. There is a difference. You can be wise and still be open. You can be discerning and still be loving. You can protect your heart without closing it. I am teaching you that balance, and you are learning faster than you think. Soon, you will notice that your reactions have softened, that what once triggered you no longer controls you, that your breath comes easier in situations that once overwhelmed you. This is healing. Quiet, steady, real. Do not rush to label your progress. Do not pressure yourself to feel finished. You are allowed to be in process. You are allowed to be becoming. Life is not asking you to arrive anywhere tonight. It is asking you to stay present, to stay open, to stay kind to yourself. Everything else will follow. I am guiding you even when you cannot trace the path. I am protecting you even when you do not feel strong. I am preparing things for you that will meet you with gentleness, not chaos. Hold on to that when doubts return. Hold on to the calm you feel right now. It is not temporary. It is a preview, a reminder of what your life can feel like more often. Peace is not a distant dream for you. It is becoming familiar, and love is not something you must chase. It is something that is learning how to stay. I am still here, still walking, still guiding, still holding you steady as your life unfolds. You do not need to be afraid of what comes next. What comes next is shaped by care, wisdom, and love, and you are ready for it. Even if you don't feel fully prepared yet, preparedness will meet you along the way. For now, breathe, stay open, stay gentle with yourself. The path ahead is not against you. It is opening for you, and you are loved beyond measure, beyond condition, beyond fear. That love has not stopped, and it never will.